Brian is saying, good morning, Dan. Can you explain what the petrodollar is? And is it strictly used for the sale of oil between countries? So a better way to phrase it, Brian, and to really kind of clear it up, it is simply the money that is used, which, by the way, is the US dollar, to exchange, to buy oil, to trade oil. It's called a petrodollar because it's used to buy oil, not necessarily because there is such a thing as petrodollars. I mean, it is kind of coined, that phrase, because the U.S. dollar is the primary petrodollar. The British pound, the Japanese yen, I'm missing one. I'm missing one because there's two others. One doesn't count. What's the other one? Well, Japan, UK. Oh, the euro and the euro. So they're the primary, but the U.S. dollar is the primary. So if there was nat gas or liquefied nat gas being exchanged between Poland and Germany, then they would probably use the euro. There wouldn't be any reason not to. If Poland buys from the nat gas from Russia, they got to use the US dollar. If Germany is buying oil from Brazil, they're doing that in US dollars. So people say, well, how many times have you heard the conspiracy theory? Well, guess what? China's going to sell all their US dollars and we're going to be bankrupt. China can't. They wouldn't be able to function. They can't sell. They need more. They only buy 3% of their goods with their own currency. 3%. China, of all countries, huge country. Nobody takes their currency. Nobody wants it. And because they know it's manipulated. So they need to hoard US dollars, not to get rid of them, because they need them. And China thought, which was ridiculous, which if they would have paid, I shouldn't say that. I won't say that. China thought that by becoming one of the reserve currencies, which should have never been allowed by the IMF because they don't meet one requirement of a reserve currency, but somehow magically France or the IMF made an exception for China. Well, I don't know how that could have happened. Christine Lagarde I guess she found it more than capable. Well, they were hoping it was going to bring credibility to their currency. Didn't do a thing. Nobody cared. Now, I was outraged by it. I ranted and raved for a whole year because there was a year, it was kind of like a temporary trial approval. Everybody knew it was going to be made permanent the following July, and it was. And I went nuts over it because it really was pathetic. But that it didn't work. So there's 4 reserve currencies in the world, 5 technically, but if you count China, and I don't think we should count them. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.